quarterback Sam Mills lives on with each pound of the drum. And that means we are ready for football here at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Now the former volunteer, it's Dylan Sampson. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
Smith red.
Gain of 15 yards. And the Panthers first down.
Ready.
First and 10 at
Ready.
the 50-yard line.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. More now.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
On 3rd down, Sampson. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a first down.
Blue check.
They'll try and run for it. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time.
They're led out by the son of the Hall of Famer. Out of Colorado, it's Shedeur Sanders.
And he did everything possible to rally his team to a win last week, didn't he? What did he throw for?
Over 450 yards.
I mean, that's a pretty phenomenal performance. So, obviously, he and the offense were clicking pretty well. The other 2/3, though, that comes into question. Defense and special teams, they need all of them to play better in this one, too.
And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Again, it's Robinson. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's 3rd and
3. 65.
From the gun, it's Shedeur. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's another Falcons first down.
Robinson diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown.
Austin Seibert on for the extra point. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead. A drive that time of 6 plays.
And it was Bijan Robinson who took it home with a touchdown run.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here.
Quick, yellow.
Yeah, they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week, and you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it because it's that old malaprop. If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready,
46-yard line. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Now Moore.
Now he's going to step up and run.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
And the Panthers, first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense. And if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. To the right side, and he's gone more complete. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and that'll make it second down.
Second and 10 at the Falcons' 41-yard line.
Back to throw. Moore. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
Here we go. Here we go. Quick, yellow.
He's got the connection to Moore.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
It's a gain of
14 yards through the air. Caught the D off guard on 3rd and 1.
First down.
Set.
First and 10 at the
Blue
18-yard
check.
line.
On first down, Sampson. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
18-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 now. This will be caught just inside the 10. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. It's a quarterback sneak. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Let's go. 50, green.
Looking to throw. Moore. Setting up the screen for Sampson. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Back to throw. Moore.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
The 3rd down battle won by Atlanta's defense. Solid coverage. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here.
Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Now Sanders.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The 3 straight incompletions. They don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Sampson able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Looking to throw. Moore.
Looking middle, and he finds McMillan. And the Panthers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Panthers, 1st down.
Quick, yellow.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Ready.
Back to throw. Moore. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and
Set, hut. 33. Hut.
Operating from the gun. Moore.
To the left side, he's got McMillan.
And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds.
brings up 4th and goal.
And his kick here is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6.
So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in the second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Kyle Pitts returns to the field along with the rest of this offense for the upcoming series.
He's well on his way to a 1,000-yard season, maybe on pace to just tear past that, Charles. Defensively, they need to pay. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack.
2nd and 21. A lot of ground to cover. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun.
Give him 5 yards on the run there, but it'll leave him with a definite 3rd and long on the horizon. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Short throw caught by Pitts. Look at the big fella go. Kyle Pitts.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Kyle Pitts.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Falcons will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
The kick is good.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead is up to 8.
Panthers 6. Austin Seibert set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Hut, hut. Blue, 32. Ready.
Throwing to start the drive. Moore.
That is caught. McMillan with it.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one goes for 30 yards.
And the Panthers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's somewhere on the short side of things, not deep downfield that can hurt your defense.
The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. This will be caught just inside the 10. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time.
52 blue.
They'll look to throw again. Now he'll tuck, and he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. It's their quarterback as the first half is winding down.
And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Well, surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And the lead is cut to 1 at 14-13.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation, either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Let's go.
They'll keep it on the ground again here.
Down the sideline he goes.
Touchdown, Falcons!
Bijan Robinson.
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Falcons would extend their lead here just before halftime.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead is up to 8.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And this one over the back line of the end zone where they definitely don't want to give him a shot. Second half begins with a run by Robinson.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Now 2nd and 9.
Back all 80.
Robinson with another carry.
And he'll be tackled at about the 45.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Robinson up the middle.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Robinson on a give right side.
And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Short throw caught by Pitts.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Here's Sanders. To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
They'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Caught here, right side, no. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Panthers, 1st down. First and 10.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun. Moore.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
22-yard line.
10. Yellow, 1.
Up the middle they go. Sampson.
We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Second down and 4.
They'll send a receiver in motion left.
38. Ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sampson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
3rd and 7.
Ready.
Looking to throw. Moore. Looking middle, and that's complete.
And the Panthers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's going to ball his way in for a Panther score.
Dylan Sampson with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have cut the lead back down to 2.
Ready, go.
Will line up for the 2-point.
They'll look to throw.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. 161 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. From the shotgun, Sanders.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 15 yards, first down, Atlanta.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Sanders to throw.
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Get it.
From the gun on third down, Sanders. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
They'll run for it with Robinson. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short the line to gain. Looking to put a drive together.
Is a turnover on down.
Set, ready.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Boy, shifts past him. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. From Falcon territory now, here's first and 10 at the 42-yard line. They'll find McMillan here. Dropped at the 35, but he was able to display the agility there.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up
Second down and 3.
At the 35-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Back to throw. Moore.
This is caught by McMillan.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That's good for a Panthers first down.
Operating from the gun. Moore.
It's over the middle into the hands of Noel.
Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Brings up second and
Here we go.
at the 21
Yellow,
line.
22. Hut, hut. Hut.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I...
Under pressure now, he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. It's a loss of 4, and now it's second and goal.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, it took a sack on first and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
Smith, right.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. Third and goal. Operating from the gun. Moore. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers have broken our tie and have taken a fourth quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Looking to put a drive together. Sanders. Now he's going to step up and run. He's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. They give him a gain of 38.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
To throw is Sanders. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. Pick made by Terrell Bernard. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to... Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed in intermission.